What up, what up? What's going on, guys? Your boy GS, and welcome back to another Madden 25 gameplay. Now, there's a lot of questions that I'm sure you guys want answered, so we're going to go on ahead and do that right now. So I know it's been a while since I uploaded. If you guys follow me on Twitter, or if you guys go on ahead and check out my live stream, you guys understand the situation. I live streamed yesterday for the first time in a while, so don't think I wasn't doing videos, but live streaming, not the case. I wasn't doing anything, and I wasn't able to do anything, so this is the situation. My computer, my baby, my means of being able to connect with you guys went down. Like, yeah, my $2,000 investment failed on me. I had 4 USB hubs, 4 USB ports on my computer. On my laptop, I have an Alienware, in case anybody doesn't know. And I know it's I don't know anything about computers. I bought it last year, and I just needed something powerful that would render quickly. And I know I overpaid, and I could have got this and that. I know, but what's done is done. Don't make fun of me because I paid, $2,000 for a laptop where I could pay $1,200 for a super stud maxed out built PC. I know this. I didn't know that then. But anyways, my USB ports, all of them stopped working. All of them. None of them worked. So I would plug my Elgato into my computer, wouldn't work. I would plug my microphone into my computer, wouldn't work. And I'm thinking to myself, what the hell is going on? Why isn't my computer picking up any of my devices? I can't record without any USB ports. I can't stream. I can't make videos. I can't record content if this is happening. And it happened, the day, the day after I uploaded my last video, whatever day that was. And I'm like, what the hell? Why is nothing working? I don't know. This is the only computer that I have. So at this point, I'm thinking to myself, this is not good. I tried, doing, a factory reset, not a factory reset, a system restore. I tried doing other things and nothing would work. I'd try anything. I tried plugging a phone into it. It wouldn't even charge. I tried plugging a Kindle into it. It wouldn't connect. I tried everything. Nothing would work. None of my USB hubs worked. And I'm thinking to myself, again, this is not good. Something is wrong. This is bad. So when I did purchase this PC, I purchased a protection plan. And it's covered by warranty and everything. But I'm thinking to myself, damn, if I have to do that, then I may be without a computer for a while. Hopefully that's not the case. I don't know what's wrong with it, but I'm hoping, praying that everything is okay to where it can be fixed. So a day or two goes by, and I bring it to a computer shop, right? I call the computer shop, and I'm like, listen, I have this issue. None of my USBs work, and he's got an accent, and he's like, it may be a motherboard problem, and that's not good. That's basically like removing the transmission out of a car. You're probably better off getting a brand new one. And I'm thinking to myself, please don't tell me that. Do not tell me that. He's like, it's $40 for diagnostics. You can bring it in, and we'll take a look at it. But I had to wait a couple days because they were like, closed on a couple days. So I'm like, all right, now I got to wait, 2 more days before I could even get this checked out, and that sucks. So I'm already, without doing videos for like 3 days already, 3 or 4 days or whatever. So now the day comes where I can go bring it in, and this guy, I swear, just like Kevin Hart riding a horse, I go and the guy, okay, and I'm like, hey, what's going on? And I'm like, I have this computer, okay, and I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, I have this computer. None of the USB ports are working. Hopefully this is something you can fix. Okay, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm gonna need you to communicate with me. I'm gonna need you to speak a language I understand. So after just rambling for like 2 minutes, he's basically like, sounds like a motherboard issue. And I'm like, you too? Like, come on, don't tell me that. Don't tell me that the computer has a motherboard issue where none of my USB drives are going to work. That sucks. I don't need this right now. You know what I mean? That's going to stop videos. That's going to stop streaming. I do not need that right now. And he's basically like, listen, $40 for a diagnostics fee. I can find out the issue. And if you want me to do that, let me know. But it's going to be about 4 or 5 days. And I'm like, what? And he's like, just look around. It's a small little mom and pop shop. He's like, look around, and there's computer parts everywhere. I'm kind of busy. And I'm like, all right, man, I'm going to need you to relax, calm down, find out what the hell's wrong with my computer. So I got to wait 4 to 5 days, and now this is from when the computer went down, this is going to turn into a 2-week process already before I even find out what's going on with this computer. And I'm thinking to myself, man, this sucks. Like, this is not good news. I need this computer in order for me to produce content. I don't have any other computer with the necessary components for me to make videos. Like, my mother has a laptop, but it's for rendering a 30-second video would take 4 days. No, I could learn a new language before that thing would render a video. Like, it's just no. And I'm like, please let him fix this computer. So 4 or 5 days go by. I call him because I don't get a call back. He was supposed to call me back, and nothing happened. So I call him. I'm like, yeah, I called about last week, and dude had a little attitude. I was like, I called about a week ago because I dropped it off on like a Tuesday, and it was Thursday, right? No, I dropped it off on a Thursday, and it was like Tuesday or something like that. I don't know what it is, but it was almost a week. He's like, well, oh, Nelson, yeah, have your computer right here. First of all, it hasn't been a week. Saturday, Sunday, don't count. Monday might have been a Russian holiday, I don't know, but you can't count those days, and so it's only been about 2 days. And I'm like, really? Why would you even explain that to me? It's been about a week. What do you mean don't count Saturday and Sunday? My computer was in your shop Saturday and Sunday. I'm going to count those days. So then he's like, yeah, so it's a motherboard issue, just like I thought it would be. And they're shot. None of your USB ports work. And I'm like, what? Don't tell me that. In the meantime of this happening, while I don't have the computer, I go in a process of calling Square Trade or whatever damn, insurance policy thing that I got that I'm trying to square away. And nothing against, out-of-country workers, working in phone services and things like that. Listen, 100% does not bother me. Listen, if you get the job, congratulations. That's good for you. You're making money. You feed your family. That's great. But this, an Indian guy picks up, and if I have any Indian viewers, no disrespect to you, but please understand what it is I'm saying. So the Indian guy, hello, this is Dave. And I know I don't do a good Indian voice, but he was like, your name is not Dave. There's no way in hell your name is Dave. And you're not your name is just not Dave. I understand how these things may work. So it sucked because I couldn't understand him. I had a real tough time understanding him, and he got upset with me. And I'm a very calm person. I try not to get upset, but it definitely gets frustrating where I'm like, listen, I bought this computer. I have, protection. I don't know how it goes. I'm just trying to see what I can do, go in the process of this. And again, my computer's at the shop, and I haven't heard back yet what the issue is, but I want to get this process going just in case I hear bad news from the computer shop. So, he's trying to talk to me, and I really can't understand him. And me going, excuse me, I'm really sorry, but I cannot understand what he's saying. He gets pissed off at me. You can tell. He's trying to read me things, and I just don't understand. And I'm like, he's like, what's your Square Trade account? I'm like, I don't have one. I bought it from Amazon. He's like, okay, what is your Amazon account? So I read him off my account, and he's like, okay, this is what you do. You go on ahead and you take down your email 7Q1492T, and I'm thinking to myself, okay, 74Q, no. And then he gets upset, and like, I'm sorry, but you have a heavy accent. I can't understand it. So he's getting upset, right? I'm on the phone for like an hour trying to get this done. I'm just frustrated as almighty hell. He's frustrated because he's like, you stupid American. Understand what the hell I'm telling you. And I'm frustrated like, bruh, I just can't understand what you're saying. Like, he literally had to say 17 characters a good 8 times. I just couldn't understand it. So, he's telling me to do things. I have to send an email to this place and this and that. And then it got to a point where he's like, and I told him, I was like, hold on. So I was on hold for 30 minutes. I've been talking to you for 40 minutes just for an email address? And then he gets upset again. And he's like, we're going to do it right now. And I'm like, you know what? Thank you, Dave. That would be great. And I even tell him, like, listen, I know you're getting frustrated. I'm sorry. I just hope you understand. I'm just having trouble understanding you. And so then he asked me, what is your serial number for your computer? And I'm like, I do not have that right now. I'm sorry, I don't have it. It's at a computer shop. And then he even gets more pissed off, like I wasted his time even more. Like, oh, I was going to help you out. You don't even have your computer, huh? Yeah, well, understand this, buddy. Nothing I can do here. Send your email. So then I'm like, great. So I send an email, explaining the situation with like some numbers that I'm supposed to put, my case number or whatever. And to this day, I still haven't heard back from them. Haven't even heard back from them. So I'm waiting for that. Then I get back from the computer guy, and he's like, yeah, your motherboard is shot. He's like, if you want me to fix it, I'll fix it. I just got to find somebody who has the part. And I'm thinking to myself, I really just want to make videos and stream. And again, this is the honest to God truth, man. May God take my life away from me if I am lying. Making videos and streaming really means a lot to me. I'm older. I'm 27. I have a son. I'm not young anymore. I don't go out on weekends. I don't party. I don't, go out to the bar, hang out with friends often like that. To me, going out is me and my baby going to a beach, maybe going to the mall to hang out, maybe going to like the zoo. That's hanging out to me, you know what I mean? So I really don't get to see too many people like that. So I truly look forward to making videos and streaming. It's the highlight of my day. I get to interact with people. I get to be myself. I can be stupid. I can be funny, or at least I try to be funny. I can, say things, and you guys get me. You know what I mean? I could just start talking and bust out, damn it, my tongue glands are starting to water up again, and start joking about my Puerto Rican heritage, and, I get an LOL, and it makes me feel good that I can be myself in front of, when I'm streaming hundreds of people, when I'm making videos in front of thousands of people. And it truly means a lot to me. And it was taken away from me, and I got frustrated. I got frustrated and depressed because, again, my day revolves around, my baby's my number one priority. I make sure everything is straight with him. Always got to, take care of him and make sure everything is good. And, when I get free time, I like to, stream and make videos and things like that. And I really look forward to that. And that was taken away from me. And I was very, very depressed, man. Like, it sucked. And I'm thinking to myself, what am I going to do? You know what I mean? Like, I'm looking online, like, motherboards are costing $500, like $1,000 for labor. And I'm thinking to myself,
now they have a good situation.
Why is this happening? Why is this happening? This is the worst time for this to possibly happen. And again, at this point, it's going on like 2.5, 3 weeks, and I'm just, again, very just depressed at not being able to provide anything for you guys. Now, what sucks is that this is going to be a very expensive thing. If he's able to fix it, if he tells me, listen, it's going to cost you $1,200, I think I would have done it. I think I would have done it instead of, shipping it out, which wouldn't cost anything, because it was going to take time. And I just really wanted to hurry up and just get back and stream and make videos. And, a big part of me was just taken away, and it sucked. And, and I'm thinking to myself, I don't understand what's happening. This is going downhill. I really can't take this anymore. I'm thinking about just buying a whole new computer and then shipping this one out, and then just having 2 computers. I can't take it, man. I really need to be around you guys. You know what I mean? So when all this goes down, man, I was off of Twitch, watching streams that I always watch. I wasn't on Twitter. I just really just stayed to myself, backed away from everything, because more and more I saw I get on Twitter, GS, where's the videos? What's happening? Where you at, man? Can we get a video? And it's just like I can't, man. And it bothered me to see so many people like, where's the content, man? And not that it's your fault, you know what I mean? You guys have a right to know, you know, you guys enjoy what it is I do, hopefully, and you guys just want to know what's going on, you know? And, you know, a lot of people have close relationships with, you know, and even though I've never met them personally, but a lot of people asking, you know, even though the content, you know, what's going on with you? How are you doing? And you know what? I just didn't feel like just dealing with knowing, you know, I just wanted to get myself away from answering that I can't do this right now because my computer's messed up, man. I may have to pay Lord knows how much, man, and it sucks. It's coming at such a horrible time. And then, but one thing that was working was my external, it's not a USB port, but it's like an external something. I had one that would work. So it's like I can't even do live commentaries. I could either plug in my Elgato and record, but you guys know Elgato has been failing on me really bad, and I'm having troubles with that. I can't plug my mic and Elgato in at the same time. None of my USB things work. And it was just very frustrating point in time for me. And then, so like when this guy's looking for the port, he told me give him like 3 to 5 days. So I had to wait almost another week. Well, another week because Saturday and Sunday don't count. So another week for me to hear back that he wasn't able to find a part. And now at this point, I'm like, I really don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do. At this point, I would just send it out and just wait the week. I've waited already 3 weeks trying to see what's up with this computer, and I still can't even get a hold of these Square Trade people. You know, I'm waiting for an email that I never got. You know, I'm supposed to, I don't know what's going on with that. Every time I call, it's like a 40-minute hold, and I just don't want to deal with it. And then, you know, my computer can't get fixed, and I'm thinking to myself, okay, you know what? I can't deal with this no more. At some point, I'm going to ship this one out. I'm just going to buy another laptop. I can't take not being able to do videos. I tried to just see what I can do with this one. You know what? F it. I can't do nothing. It's broken. My USB hubs aren't working. I got to ship it out at some point, but I'm going to need me another computer to hold me over. I can't go without making videos or streaming. I need something. So then I go to Staples, and I buy the only i7 they had available, right? The only i7 they had available cost me $900, right? And again, don't think, oh man, she has got money like that. No, you know what I mean? I just try to save up anything that I can extra, and so far, you know, so good. I got, you know, decent amount, you know, saved up. Obviously, that's for you know, my hopes and dreams, man. My son's college fund, and you know, but hey, if I got to dip in there to get a computer, I got to do what I got to do. So I end up getting a computer. I'm like, you know what? I got to. I can't take this no more, man. So I get the computer. I finally get on Twitter, and I'm like, listen, guys, I know I've been gone for a while, but I got myself a new computer. I should be streaming, making videos soon. So then I get home, and I want to take a couple days before I get everything rolling. So then I wait like a couple days, and then, you know, it's a smaller computer. Obviously, I'm very close to this Alienware. I've been on it. You know, I'm very comfortable with it. And so this computer is, you know, a smaller computer, but it's an i7. You know, if you don't know anything about computers, I don't either, but what I did learn, i7 is basically the processor. So that's going to help me be able to render videos, you know, at a decent speed and things like that. So I got it, and then I'm starting to set everything up, right? I open it up, and then it's stuck on the sign into Google page for 2 days. Literally stuck. I'll close out. I'll reopen the browser, and it says sign into Google. And it would just stay there. And I would sign in, and it wouldn't let me sign in. It would just get stuck there. And I'm thinking to myself, what the hell is going on? I can't even check my email. Like, what is going on with this computer? At this point, you got to understand, I'm extremely frustrated. I'm really frustrated at this point. I just want to get going, making some videos for you guys, man. Some live streams, man. And I can't, and it's very frustrating. So, like, 2 more days go by, and I'm already on Twitter seeing, yes, man, what happened, man? Everything cool? You say he's going to make videos. It hasn't happened. And I'm thinking to myself, man, this computer, I'm about to throw it against the damn wall. So then, like, 3 days go by, and finally, I'm able to sign into Google, right? And because that's, I need to be able to do that. And why I need to be able to do that, because in order for me to sign into my account is I have two-step verification. So when I sign into Google, a phone, I have a phone that rings and it sends me a code if I log into any computer, no matter where it's at. So if you try to, just basically stops you from hacking my account where you can't do that. So I couldn't get that code. I couldn't access my Gmail. So I'm already extremely frustrated, right? And now I'm just like, I already know I could have just went to like another computer, but at that time I just wasn't thinking. I'm already frustrated as almighty hell, and I'm already not smart as it is, and me being frustrated plus already not smart just doesn't equal out to good ending. But nonetheless, I need to sign in to that computer, and it's not letting me, so then I was able to get it like 3 days later, and I'm setting everything up. I get Skype going, I download what it is I need to download, my OBS and stuff like that. So before I even get anything going, I try to start up OBS, and I'm like, all right, cool. You know what? I'm going to start a stream, because, my other computer, my Alienware, which I had content on, was wiped completely. I told the guy at the computer store, he's like, listen, are there any videos, pictures, anything you care about? And I'm like, no, listen, if you have to start from scratch, do what it is you have to do to go on ahead and get this computer working. He's like, all right, that makes everything easier for me. So everything is wiped, so I have no content. So like, all right, I'll stream first, get a couple gameplays, and then I'll turn those into videos. Turns out the screen resolution isn't even acceptable by Twitch. That screen went to like 980 by like 870. A weird resolution where if I streamed, it came with ugly, hideous black bars, and it was going to be unwatchable. And I'm thinking to myself, you got to be kidding me. I just bought this computer to hold me over until I get this one shipped out and straightened out, and now this isn't even what it is I need. I can't even stream with this thing. Are you serious? So now everything is just going downhill, right? My main computer doesn't work. The backup that I just bought doesn't even work. And then because I stepped away from everything, like I told you guys, man, I really just got depressed, man, because believe it or not, as weird as it sounds, man, like I really mean this when I say streaming and making videos. It means a lot to me. It really does. It's always been my escape from the world, and that's why I love it so much. I love being able to make videos and know thousands of people are going to be able to watch this, man. That's insane. You know what I mean? I remember doing videos and 8 people would watch, and I thought that was insane then. Now I'm blessed. Thousands of people watch it, man, and that was just taken away from me, and it just sucks. You know what I mean? So make this already long story shorter. Max the entire time was trying to tell me how to get an easy fix for this computer, but like I said, I stepped away from everything because I was just depressed. My computer wasn't working. Lord knows how much I had to spend to fix everything, and I was just really depressed at the time, man. And I finally, like I said, I come out of monk mode. I get back on Skype, I get back on Twitter, and he gives me, he's like, yo, Jez, I've been trying to tell you this since your computer first had this issue. You said you had that one slot that was working. None of your USB slots work, but you get that one slot. You get yourself a USB hub. You plug it in, and it's going to give you 4 working slots. You plug your mic into it. You plug your Elgato into it. It's like nothing never went wrong. And I'm like, wow, that just sounds like it's going to work. So I ordered it off of Amazon on Friday. I ordered next day delivery. I got it on Saturday. And I got everything going, so that's why I streamed yesterday, and that's why I'm making this video today. And I'm asking you guys, give me a day or two, because I don't have any content. I'm going to be streaming, trying to get some gameplays for you guys, and then I'm going to be posting soon. So I just let you guys know the situation, man. It still sucks that none of my USB ports work. I have this hub here, and I don't like it. Yeah, it works, but you best believe I went straight to Staples and returned that other computer, got my damn money back. But, well, Baby Justice's college fund, he doesn't know it yet, but his money went back, so. It sucks. I got this little thing dangling from the side of my computer, and I got wires plugged in everywhere. I don't like it. I wish my other USB hubs would work, but, hey, you know what? It cost me $15 to get this thing shipped to my house, and $15, I'm able to make videos for you guys, and I really needed to so bad, man. So that's the end of my spiel here, man. Hopefully you guys, understand, don't hate me. The computer is, for now it's working. At some point, I still want to get it sent out. I really do. Like I said, I have warranty on it. This thing has an internal mic that doesn't work. It's got like some other things that just stopped working, which, I do want to get fixed at some point. But, for now, it's the last of my worries. I'm able to make videos. I'm able to stream. And that right there was very important to me. So letting you guys know, just give me a day or two. That way I can get content and create videos for you guys and get back on track going. So, even with the one slot going, why I didn't do like post-com videos is because a lot of people really are into like the G-Stroke series. And without being able to plug two things in at once, I couldn't do any live commentaries because, the one slot would have to go to the Elgato, so I couldn't plug my mic in. And I was like, damn, I can't even do like G-Strokes, and that's what, a lot of people are asking for a lot, So it's like they don't like the post-comment. They want the live commentary. They want to hear me go crazy. They want to hear me act a fool. And, not being able to do that is like, okay, you know what? That right there is a very successful thing that has been going for me. Madden has always been huge, but MLB has been very successful for me, and a lot of people look forward to it. And I tried post-com, and 98% was just like, please do live commentary. We like your live reactions. I don't even watch baseball. I hate baseball. I don't even like anything about baseball, but you really make it funny. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even know what the hell's going on, but I just know when I'm sitting down, I can understand what you're saying, and you make me laugh, and I enjoy it. You know what I mean? So I couldn't do any live commentary, so that's why I was like, I got to get this fixed. I got to do my baseball series, and but now we're good to go. Like I said, just give me a couple of days, man. We're gonna get things going. Madden is coming up, so we got that. We got this issue straightened away, so we're gonna be good for Madden. And, MLB, UFC, and all that stuff is back, man. I appreciate you guys, being patient. And, sorry about the long video. Just letting you guys know the situation, man. It's your boy GS. Love each and every single one of you guys, man. From the bottom of my heart, man. I don't say that just to make you think, that's honest to God how I feel, man. All right, okay, you see, I'm already getting emotional. Let me stop before I start crying like a little baby, because Lord knows when it comes to talking about my baby and talking about my subscribers, I get emotional, because you guys have been so important in my life, you know what I mean? So just really, really love you guys, man, and look forward to new content coming out soon. It's your boy GS. I'm out. Peace.
Able to move the chains after that last run.
Give it to me, baby.